This cat appears to have just jumped down from that windowsill. I'm telling you, they're taking over. Yeah. You just sit there like nothing happened. Cats are very good at playing stupid. Anyways, it's a beautiful day. I missed a beautiful day. Slept all day. It's about 6 o'clock at night. I was up around 5:30. I'm just going to get some Mountain Dew and some cigarettes. This is needed for stimulant purposes. I smoked quite a bit last night. In fact, I smoked far too much last night. That's okay. I may smoke too much tonight too. It's Halloween. That's what. If Halloween is good for anything at all, it's for smoking too much. That's the, they should rename it as National Smoking Day or something. Anyways, no, it's well, I guess we got 420 already, right? Halloween is far better than 420 for smoking. I promise you that. Anyways, they got. It's interesting. I guess people can. You're used to seeing the lowrider cars, with the base. They got it. They got it wired too. But I mean, what are you showing off then? You're not showing off your car, but are you showing off your iPhone? But everybody has the same phone. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I missed a beautiful day, but that's okay. I slept in. It was nice. I should get another nice day. I think it's on Monday. Yeah, I'll do grocery shopping on that day. For right now, I'm just concerned about yeah, and I need cigarettes because of the stimulant aspect of it. I'm planning to hit the bar about 10-ish, and I won't be back in Canada until like 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then I'll hit a show at Fog before I come home. Yeah. So this is kind of insane. There's a John Cage performance tomorrow afternoon, and it's early enough in the afternoon that I'm gonna try to stay overnight for it. Which means I'm gonna go hang out at a diner or something for a few hours probably. I don't know, we'll find out. But I'm going to need, like I said, the cigarettes are useful as a way to. Well, I said that last time and it didn't work, right? But I think it probably did work in Lansing, and frankly, it probably worked last night too. So, it's just the steady stream of nicotine keeps you awake. And there are a few things in November, but I don't. They're claiming it's supposed to get nasty cold sometime next week, so we're gonna treat this as I guess this is summer blowout, try number 5 or something. Well, the summer keeps going, and if the summer keeps going, I'll keep going. But it's November. Summer's gonna have to go away soon. Yeah, beautiful day. I am late again as always. I was thinking about the 9:30 bus, and then the 10 o'clock bus, and now I'm looking for the 10:30 bus, and I might miss it. So it's doors at 10. I'm gonna be there till 4. Whether I get there at 10:30 or 11 is kind of not such a big deal, right? Anyways, I know what you're thinking is that it can't possibly be nice enough in Detroit. I'm sure it's nice in Detroit and everything, but it can't be that nice in Detroit. And in fact, you're right, it's not. I'm going to be wearing a sweater, but I'm also going to be dancing in what I presume will be a hot space. If I get cold, I'll put the sweater back on, right? I'm not going to need my big sweater tonight. It was a beautiful day. It is going to come down, but like the overnight is like 13 or something, and that won't happen until like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like most of the night is going to be like around 17, 18, 19 degrees. So I probably actually will be in this most of the night, but I am bringing a sweater. Okay. I just need to brush my hair, put a little bit of makeup on, and then I'm out. Alright, 2 minutes and it's close. If I miss the 10:30 bus, I'll catch the 11 bus. It's not... It'll be a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I think I can catch the 10:30 bus. Maybe. Let's try. So I'm walking. I forgot extra batteries. That's the thing I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Okay. Well, worst case scenario, I'll have to buy some batteries. I think I'll be okay. There's 7-Elevens around us, but everywhere. That's downtown Detroit. I'm sure I can find some batteries in downtown Detroit. It's not that bad. Where am I going? I am going to. It's a 7-key appreciation night / fuck cancer fundraiser / hallowe'en party. And if I understand correctly, I am basically going to dance to my favorite band all night. I think I went over this before. 7key being broadly considered the founding member, if not the most important member, of Skinny Puppy. Jeez. Smells nice on this street. Now I gotta go through customs. So, I mean, I was thinking about this, like, I'm gonna walk through customs, I'm like, you kind of smell. It's like, yeah, I was at the bar. You know, like, which bar? Every bar? You know, it's like, yeah, I was walking down the street. Which street? Every street, you know, like, get with it, guys. Either cry down on it or forget about it. I'd prefer to just forget about it, you know. It's like, throw a dart into a crowd of people and you'll find someone. No, seriously, I bet if you throw a dart in downtown Detroit, you'll find someone. And this cannot be a surprise to anyone. And that's what my point is. My point is that nobody can really be surprised, right? Like, which bar are you at? Every bar. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just going to dance all night. By the end of the night, well, they're open till, I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5, it's late. I will need to make my way over to the Museum of Contemporary Art within Midtown to see a John Cage performance in the afternoon. Or at least that's my plan. We'll see what I feel like in the morning. If I want to go home, then I want to go home. Otherwise, I will not be home until 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, so this is kind of crazy, but like it's not like I'm going to a different city. If I get messy, I need to go home, I can do that, right? So I'm not actually planning on drinking too much tonight. Steady, but not. Yeah, it's gonna be steady, but not excessive. So, and I'm gonna catch the 10:30 bus. It still seems iffy, but let's try. So I did catch the 10:30 bus, and customs was quick. I should be there by around 11. I don't know if you can see that. We got enough light. I've not been here before. Don't really know what to expect, but we'll find out. This is walking in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the exposure on this or not, but I think we're... Wrong entrance, apparently. So, apparently this is an apartment building complex, so I'm looking for the club in the apartment building. So they said if I walk around outside, I might catch the door in. She suggested it might not be open yet. It's 11. I mean, I know late night club is a late night club, but still. Let's see if I can come around this side here. Is it safe to walk into a dark alleyway here in Detroit? I don't know. Let's find out. I don't see a way in. Strange. Let me ask around. Or maybe let's not ask around. I'm not walking back there. Something going on over there. Weird. I don't know. This is, might be a door there. Let me ask around. Found the right entrance. That looks more like a club. Okay. Or more like a club I'd go to normally, anyways. Dark, scary dungeon type place. That's what I expected. As far as smoking sessions goes, it's actually pretty cool. Okay. Okay, he said it was 4:27, and I am stumbling out of here towards the Coney Island in Midtown. Well, I am actually entirely conscious. I should probably point out that I spoke to the person at the works, and they identified me as the person that was too drunk to come out. I'm not too drunk to come out tonight, and to me, the issue is ensuring that people understand that in most circumstances, I am not too drunk to come out. So I'm walking out here. 4:27. Let's see how this works out. I am in control of what I'm doing. I am taking myself entirely consciously to the Coney Island up towards Midtown. That's what I'm doing, that's where I'm going, all is well. Okay, so I am walking away from the Leland Club. I'm going towards the diner. It's after 4. I need to be honest, I'm a little disappointed that I did not get the skinny puppy night that I intended. I danced. I didn't have a bad night. I don't want to say I had a bad night, but it's like I would have had a better night if I would have got more of the sound that I wanted. It's more, I think I got this point across to the promoters that it's just like, if you're gonna promote something, you should probably do it. You know, it's not a question like, was there a 7 keys night tonight, or was there not a 7 keys night tonight? It's more just like, did you promote a 7 key night tonight? And if you promoted one, why wasn't there one? You know? Now, that said, I got a little background on it, and it's kind of fucked up. And I don't really want to come down on it too hard. Because of that. If I knew the background, I'm in a nice park here, apparently. This is, this is Woodward here. I'm coming up the back way. I don't think I've come up to Woodward this way before. It's nice. I will not deny that. But nonetheless, it's just a question of, are you providing what you're advertising? You know? Like, if you're gonna draw people out by telling them it's a 7 key night, shouldn't you give them 7 key at some point? At least? You know? Like, the reality is that I had a good night. I don't wanna, you know? But why was that not clear? Look, there's some nice purples up there. It's like 4 something, 5-ish. I might get some nice purples if I can walk up here, but it's just, I don't want to poo-poo the night. There will be no poo-pooing over the night. I enjoyed the night, but it's just, I would have enjoyed the night more, I am sure, if it was what was actually advertised. I apologize for that statement, but it is the actual truth. And like, if you're not going to provide, don't do it. You know. Quite a nice night, and a nice splatter of purple, I must say. I do not know if you can see that, but it is. I'm actually going to take a walk that way, and I'm going to be hanging out here for a while. Coffee. If I can get some eggs, I think I probably will. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so where am I? I'm gonna guess that it's very close to 5. 5-ish, very close to 5-ish. And I am coming up on Woodward, moving towards the all-night Coney Island on Woodward, because I'm intending to eventually end up to the Museum of Contemporary Art and Design, the MoCAD, at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've got like 7 hours to do nothing. We'll see how that works out. I tend to, I'll find something to do. That's the thing. I don't doubt that. I could have disappeared under a numerous. I could have disappeared under various paths. That's the way I want to put it. Paths. I could have taken different paths outwards. I decided to take this way. It was the most individualistic aspect of it. No, for real. That's what it comes down to. Is that this is the most individualistic path I could have taken, and I prefer that. I could have sat in somebody's car for the next 2 hours. I don't want to do that. I would prefer to throw myself outwards to see where things go. I'm looking for, like I say, there is an all-night Coney Island place around here. I'm fairly close to it. I'm not sure exactly where. That place looks like it's open. I don't think that's exactly where I'm going. But this is the area that I will be at until the sun comes up. Like I said, I had opportunities to take different paths. This is more individualistic, and that's what I like. So this is where I am. The goal is to eventually find my way to the John Cage performance at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Am I gonna make it there? I don't even know. But I do prefer this as a more individualistic path, and this is where I'm going. So there is a diner here of some sort. It's like a, well, in fact, I think this is it right here. Yeah.
None of us got in there. I have to. Oh my god.
Yep. This is the place. This is the place that I can get a hot dog or something at. I'm hoping they have eggs. That would be nice as eggs. But we'll see what they have. Okay, so I am currently outside the diner in Midtown. I believe I will be here until the sun comes up. At least. I don't see any reason why that should not be the case, but I will need to verify that when I get in. And yeah, here's where I am. Is a diner in Detroit exciting? I don't know. I know that this is where I'm gonna hang out until the sun comes up at least, and we'll see. See, here's the thing. The bus doesn't come back until like 9, right? So we'll see what I feel like when the sun comes up. I would like to go to the John Cage show. We'll see what I feel like when the sun comes up. This is where I am for now, and likely for several hours. No, I refuse to be reduced to ACDC. I refuse to be reduced to ACDC. No. It appears to be raining out. Fairly nastily, actually. I must say that I am glad that I am not outside. The meal may be giving me some slight stomach ache. It is what it is. But I'm glad I am not outside. And yeah. So I just want to clarify. It's like 6-ish. I'm gonna finish my meal here. I'll probably go buy another pack of cigarettes because I'm out. And I smoke too much. And I shouldn't have. And yeah. But that's what I need to do right now. I broadly had a good night, but I would have much preferred to get more of the skinny puppy that I went for. I don't fully recall. I'm gonna look back at this and be like, I don't fully recall whether I stated anything on the way out. I had fun, broadly speaking. It's just, when you're going to advertise the night as Skinny Puppy Night, and then you don't do Skinny Puppy Night, people might get into their heads that you might say that you're going to do things that you aren't going to do. And that's kind of probably what is going to happen. Had I known the night would have been the way the night is, I probably would have stayed home. But, I mean, I didn't have a bad night. I did enjoy the night. It's just, I went out for the Skinny Puppy. I didn't go out for the random, lame, barely there techno, I don't even know what. I had a good night. I'm not going to deny it. I enjoyed the dancing. It's just that wasn't what I went for. And like I say, it's just, why would you do that? Why would you bill up the night as being a specific thing and then not provide on that thing? Doesn't matter what it is. It could be funny hat night, and then you show up there and nobody's wearing a funny hat. And you say, what the fuck? I came here to see people in fucking funny hats. There's nobody here with a fucking funny hat. What the fuck? Right? And I mean, it's not. It's just whatever it is, right? It's just, if you say this is going to be a thing and then the thing doesn't happen, it's reasonable for me to not believe you when you say there's going to be a thing next time. And that's probably going to be the truth of it. But I did enjoy that. Nonetheless, I had a good night. I need to finish this egg slash toasty thing. It's a little dry. It's not the best restaurant. That's fine. It's a diner. It's like I say, it's about 6 o'clock. And I'm gonna get some more smoke. Hopefully it stops raining. That's the, you know. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for the next like 5 hours. Let me finish my meal first, and then I'll determine if I even want to stay here or not. I might just go home. We'll find out. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I have been banished to the back of the Coney Island because that was the overnight shift, and therefore I am banished to the back. I'm not allowed to go in the front. It's late night. It's the it's what you have to bear from being a late night shift. Is that you must be banished to the back when the sun should be up sometime soon. I doubt it though because it's raining, and this is going to be a problem. Is the rain? I could probably stumble off to a gas station, buy some more cigarettes, hang out at McDonald's. There is in fact a McDonald's. It's raining, and I am therefore stuck until it stops raining. Banished to the back of the While my ambitions were never great in life, I feel that I have suffered the ultimate defeat in being banished to the back of the Coney Island. The abominable defeat, the ultimate embarrassment of being banished to the back of the Coney Island. What future is there beyond banishment? What life is there beyond excommunication? I have been banished to the ends of the Coney Island, of the Coney Dog, of the Coney Island. I've been sitting back here for like a half an hour, and I've spent like 29 minutes of that half an hour laughing my ass off at the premise of being banished to the back of the. I don't know why I find that so comical, but so be it. See, you have to understand that there's apparently a legitimate. There's a legitimate Coney Island customer base, and I suppose they come in. I can see the sun up. Actually, I just noticed that the sun is up finally for the first time. I don't know if it stopped raining or not, but okay, that's a good sign. There's a legitimate Coney Island Sunday morning clientele, and you don't want to disturb them, so in order to not interfere, you must be banished to the back of the Coney Island. We dare not even turn around and see the truly legitimate Coney Island. I've been laughing for like an hour, I swear. Okay, the sun is in fact up. I can see that. I do not know if it is raining. And I will have to see if it is raining once I am done drinking the coffee in my space of exclusion, and as I've been banished to the back of the Coney Island shop. Will I ever be allowed to go back to the front? I don't know. I will need to at some point walk by. I may even buy another coffee, in which case I may. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, because I have been banished, after all, to the back of the shop. The back of the shop. Let's see, where I have been banished under threat of nothing at all, but I have been banished back here, and to get another coffee would require ignoring that dictate. It's going to be dangerous should it occur. I may think it's safer to just escape, but that's going to depend on whether it's raining or not. So I will need to weigh the relative dangers of getting another coffee and brazenly ignoring the van towards the back of the Coney Island shop, or just leaving to get a pack of cigarettes at the gas station and perhaps chill out at the McDonald's. What will happen? We don't know. And am I gonna make it the night? The answer is that I actually like to go home. Like now, it's just I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid the rain or not. I'm almost done my coffee. We'll have to see if it's raining enough or raining not enough. Raining enough to not be raining. Looking outside, it looks iffy. It's like maybe I would like to just go home at this point. I think that's clear to me. It's just, can I get outside? That's it. Let me check. Yeah, it's the temperature more than anything else that's driving me home. I'm shivering, and I'd like to go home, basically. That's it. I'm gonna guess it's about 8:30ish. Sun's up. Yeah. I just don't want to hang out here for the next like 5 hours. I'd rather just go home. Yeah. So what am I missing? I think it's like, I don't think it's actually like a performance. It's like they say that it's gonna be like random statements. It's a John Cage piece. John Cage pieces are always weird. I'm not sure. Like the description of it made me think that it's less musical and more conceptual, and it's just, I'd like to see it, but not in the state that I'm in. I need to go home, and that's all there is to it. The buses are a little late on Sundays. It's 8:30, so buses are later on Sundays, but it's late enough. I managed to laugh my way in the banishment section for long enough that I should be able to catch it relatively soon once I get over the border. Once I get to the bus station, which is about a 15-minute walk from here. So yeah, it's just I'm cold and tired and I want to go to sleep. It's just all there is to it. So I wanted this to be a crazy night. You know what? I think that most people would say this was a crazy night. It's not quite crazy. It's not as. Did this meet my crazy requirements? I've been crazier, but I mean, most people don't get close to this crazy. So it's crazy. Crazy is a relative term, right? Let's just put this away before I go off and on. And that is walking into Detroit on a rainy day. Rainy Sunday morning. Walking into Detroit. Or into the center area of Detroit. Detroit is really small. Like I said, I'm coming from Ottawa. I thought Ottawa was small. Detroit is crazy small. Like the actual downtown core of Detroit. It's I can't get over how small it is, but that's walking into the core of it. It's like you can walk through Detroit in 10 minutes, guys. I'm not joking. It's really small. So this is the point being that like you don't have to go very far to get out of Detroit, and I didn't go very far. I'm in what they call Midtown, right? Which is just outside like the core of the city, and the core of the city is where I'm walking right back into. So now I want to stay. Alright. Except I don't. I want to go home. But to the organizers that want to do like MoCAD stuff, this is gonna sound strange, but like honestly, probably the best time of day would be like 5 a.m. on Saturdays or 5 a.m. on Sundays, right? Because you're gonna get like overflow from the bars really early in the morning. 1 o'clock is almost like the worst time of day because it's like you can't really start the next Excuse me. I've had hiccups like crazy. Hiccups so bad I can't talk. Have the evil spirits be gone? As though I believe in evil spirits, right? You know I don't believe in evil spirits. I don't need to justify at that point. Anyways, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, no. If you make your like avant-garde classical pieces at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd be more likely to show up because you can catch me right off the bar. Excuse me. 1 o'clock is like even if it's like 9 o'clock, like if the thing started right now, I'd be there, right? But like, oh shit, fucking hiccups. Okay, but like if the thing started right now, I'd be there. Or even if it was a few hours earlier, I'd be there. But like at 1 o'clock, like even if I lived in Detroit, it would still be like, how do you work out going out to party on Saturday night and going to the avant-garde show on Sunday morning at Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock? Do you want a no drunks audience? Well, don't be surprised if it's smaller, you know? Excuse me. You know, and like the kind of thing that it is, I schedule it for 5 a.m. I'm telling you, do it. If you schedule it for 5 a.m., you'll get people like me that are just like stumbling in after the bar, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And they have their mind blown, and they have a good time and everything else, right? You do it at 1 o'clock, and it's like I'm asleep because I was up partying all night, right? You know, I mean, the actual reality of it is the only reason why I would even consider going to it is because I'm here overnight anyways. So, you know, make it earlier. That might be counterintuitive, but it makes sense, right? Early on a Friday morning, sorry, not Friday, early on a Saturday morning, early on a Sunday morning, you'll get probably far more people there than in the afternoon. Or if you don't want to do it early in the morning, do it like early in the evening, alright? It could have been the other way, right? Like I could have gone to the John Cage piece and then gone to the bar afterwards, right? But it's like 1 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. Who can make time in their schedule for that? 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, that is the time when all good people are asleep and dreaming. 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, all good people are asleep and dreaming. One by one, they'll be coming down. Sister, machine gun. There's some Detroit for you. Fucking hiccups. Motherfucking Detroit. Woo! This is what walking through Detroit is really like right now, because you've got bloody things everywhere because they're ripping up the streets. But there's some Detroit for you. Detroit. Woo! Okay, let's just get to the tunnel and go home. Okay, so it's 9-ish, and I'm not actually sure when the bus comes because the bus shelter is locked. Yes, folks, believe it or not, the bus shelter is locked. I do not understand this at all. Apparently they think that because, you know, some homeless person may decide to save their toes, so therefore nobody should be allowed to use the bus shelter. I don't really understand, but it's something like that. So I can't check the bus times, and in fact I have to stand here underneath a fucking church, shelter. So this is not my preferred place to stand, but it's better than standing in the rain. So, again, I do not at all understand why that is locked. I do not think it should ever be locked. But, you know, it's like, God forbid that the homeless people might get shelter. Let's lock them out of the only shelter they can find. Let's pat ourselves on the back for it. They're making us safer. They're protecting us. Fucking bullshit. I don't know how long I'm here for, because I can't check the schedule. If I was not clear, let me be clear. Yes, I think that homeless people should be permitted to hang out in a bus shelter if that is the best place that they can find. If that is the best place that you can spend the night, I don't think anybody should be telling you you can't spend the night there. Look at that place. If that is the best place that you can spend the night, you'd have to be a really cold asshole to tell somebody that they can't spend the night there. And so, like, the premise of it being locked bothers me. Like, I can stand over here, it's not really too much of a big deal for me. Whether I know when the bus is coming or I'm just aimlessly waiting doesn't really make any difference. I'm actually more upset that they don't let homeless people stay in there. They should let homeless people stay in there. Because again, if that's the best place that you can find for the night, nobody should be evicting you from that place if that is the best place that you can find for the night. I managed to walk all the way back and avoid the rain. It was raining when I was at the bus stop, and it is raining now. If I end up stuck here until 1 o'clock, I guess that was a waste of time, but I doubt it. So I got a coffee, and I got a chocolate lava muffin with a lemon raspberry cookie. These are insane combinations, and I'm sure I will enjoy them. But I'm really waiting for the rain. And like I say, I hope I'm home before 1. Otherwise, I might as well just stay there, right? I'm sure I will be. It wasn't the rain that bothered me on the way home. It was cold. I'm home. I'm glad I'm home. It's 10 o'clock. Could I have lasted a couple of hours? I don't even care. I just want to pass out. So I'm doing that. I'm out.